What's going on? What's going on, Nerdshaw Radio? Make sure to follow us on all of the social media platforms. We are everywhere on BFA Sports, all of them. Text the show, 856-240-0895. If you want to jump aboard, also leave a comment. Drop a comment on if you're watching on YouTube, X, wherever you're watching. Drop a comment, get into the conversation. We're going to have a good time tonight. This podcast, this show, this stream is powered by BFA Sports. So make sure to follow at BFA Sports. Subscribe on YouTube as well. Check them out and have a good time with all their content. They do a great job. We love Doug and the whole crew over at BFA. But we got a lot to get into tonight. A lot to get into. Just continuing to come off that awful, dismal display of Friday, Black Friday. The Philadelphia Eagles fall to the Chicago Bears. And my goodness, I feel like I just continue to come on this show every single week. It's just like every week now. Every week. We're going to talk about the offense. Kevin Patullo. My gosh, does it get exhausting? You got to talk about the radio, talking about it on podcasts. I mean, my goodness. Can we catch a break? Can this offense do something? Oh, Sirianni spoke today. Nothing really encouraging. I mean, for the most part, not a ton there from Nick. They're evaluating everything, you know. And who knows? Like we talked about this on the radio. I wanna hit on Kevin Patullo and Jalen and Nick Sirianni and the offensive line. We'll talk about all of it. And I'm sure you have some thoughts. Leave a comment what you think the offense. Will they figure it out? Will they figure it out, or is it 2023 and 2025? I mean, that's the question. That's the question. Is the offense going to find a way somehow, some way? I mean, the problem is, and there's plenty of problems. There's plenty of blame to go around. Everyone has, something to say. Oh, it's this, it's that. It's everything. It's everything. Everyone has a piece in this disaster. Everybody. Whether it's Patullo, whether it's Sirianni, whether it's Jalen, whether it's the offensive line, whether it's the run game, whoever, you can blame anyone, and you aren't really wrong. That's the problem. Everyone wants to pick one person, this guy, that guy, something, someone. It's not. It's the culmination of all of it to make the perfect storm. That is the issue with the Eagles offense. However, with that being said, a change needs to happen. It has to happen, because if you continue to do what's the famous quote? The definition of sanity is doing things over and over and over and over again. The Eagles keep trotting this out there every week. It is going to be 2023. It's going to be worse than 2023, and they're not going back here. I'll tell you that right now. They're not going to head to San Francisco this year. They're not. No shot, no chance. They will be losers again. So it goes back, and I'll start with Patullo. And by the way, to the knuckleheads throwing eggs at the guy's house at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever the hell it was, shame on you. The guy's probably a nice guy, all right? We bash him. You could criticize his play calling, the job he's doing. Fair. Unfair to attack the guy's house. I mean, that's just stepping over the line. Morons. And to record it and put it on TikTok. How stupid. You got to be a moron to do that. Idiots. So I just wanted to say that first. Like, the guy's probably a decent guy, man. Come on. Like, what are we doing out here? Anyway, with that being said, he's open to criticism with the offense. The play calling is and the play design is predictable and easy to stop. It's easy. I mean, if you watched LaShawn McCoy and Acho and saw that clip go viral when they had CJ on right after the game in the locker room, if you saw that and him laughing his butt off at essentially the predictability, the easiness they had in defending the Eagles offense. It's too easy for them. So let me know, will the offense figure it out, or is it 2023 all over again? Drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment. Will the offense figure it out, or is it just 2023 all over again? It's feeling 2023. I just don't see it. I just don't see it with this team. I just don't. It just feels the same. And listen, they can make a change and hopefully it propels them. That would be amazing. It'd be awesome. It'd be cool. They did that, right? But it just does not feel like this. If it does not feel like this is a team that's going to go back to back. It just doesn't. At this point in the season, right now, as we stand, December 1st, 2025, a little after 9 o'clock, it just doesn't have that feel. And when you look at the offense, like I mentioned, the play calling's so predictable, easy to defend, and there's just no creativity to it, okay? There is blame on others, and we'll get to that. But Patullo is put in charge of the play calling, and there are others who have called plays in the past on this coaching staff. There are. Will that make a massive difference? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe you give the play calling back to Sirianni. We know how that turned out before. But you're running all these hitches. You're running all the curls. You're running all these just boring, bland routes and no creativity and getting guys involved. Could you imagine if a Kyle Shanahan, a Sean McVay, a Mike McDaniel had a hold of this offense? It's honestly harder to do what the Eagles are doing now with this amount of talent than to actually have the offense running. Like, how do you have all of this talent and you are unable to be successful? They have been in the past, but I'm saying this season. It's amazing to me. Where's the creativity? Where's the imagination? And I know it goes back to the head coach, but as the play caller, do something to change it up. Find the identity. And I know it's tough when you don't have a run game that's stout. I get that. Steen and Dickerson, the interior of the offensive line, has not been good. They are top 10 in pressures given up this season. Top 10 in the league for offensive linemen. Not good. Not good. I believe Steen's 4th and Dickerson's 9th. Excuse me. Not great. Not great. So, with that being said, you're not getting the same run production from Saquon Barkley. You're not getting the same push from the offensive line. And we talked about this last week about the offensive line. I mean, Barkley had a lot of room to run last year before contact. He did. And it's dropped tremendously this year. Tremendously. So that's a problem. You're not getting the interiors and the replay. And it's not just because Becton left. Dickerson's not playing well either. He's been banged up. Cam Jurgens, banged up. Jordan Mailata, not playing the same. Not playing up to the standard we thought he is as a left tackle. You don't have Lane Johnson. These are major problems for a team that won a Super Bowl and had an identity of a run-first team and won the big game. That's a problem when that foundation is cracked. It's a problem. But as the play caller, as the head coach, Sirianni, Patullo, where's the creativity? Okay, this isn't working. Let's kind of shift to another thing. I'm like in my seat right now, shifting, doing the Collingsworth slide. They have to find a way to do that. Have to. They have to find a way to pivot. And then that brings me to the quarterback. Okay? I am a massive Jalen defender. Massive Jalen defender. Everybody who listens to me knows that. I am a big fan of Jalen Hurts. He has struggled in the past few games. Since the bye week, it has not been great. I can't defend the Bears game. He was not good. He missed open receivers. He missed Devontae Smith, threw it behind him, missed Dallas Goedert over the open the field. They could have had a touchdown on that play. Could have changed the game. He has not been up to par. He is not up to the standard we're used to seeing from Jalen. Hasn't been. Over the past few weeks, it just hasn't been. It stinks. Could he get some help? Sure. It irks me to see some of the reports that he wants a bland offense. He doesn't like motion. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do that. That's tough. I can't stand seeing that. So if he's here and then you have Derek Gunn and Seth Joyner on their show talking about, has the money got him? Has the fame got to him? Like, that's not the guy. It's not the guy that I've been defending. So that's frustrating to hear, because this is a problem from all angles. All angles. Jalen did not play where the players are not executing at the level we are used to, at the level they should be, at the level they're getting paid for. That's not happening. So the quarterback also has a role in this too. It's fair. Everyone's got a hand in this. The offense is struggling. Everyone has a part. But if you continue to do the same thing over and over, and if Jalen's not willing to do this, and the coaching staff wants to do this, and he's doing something else, I mean, we got to figure it out here. We got to, grow a pair, get in a room and figure this thing out. This shouldn't be this hard with the amount of talent. It's malpractice. They're 24th in the NFL in total offense with this amount of talent. That's a joke. That is malpractice. There is no good reason that it should take this much of a step back, and they can't figure out. And listen, were they the greatest of all time last year? Were they the greatest in years past? No. They could be. They could be. This has been a problem since Sirianni got here. Could it have helped if Kellen Moore stayed an extra year? I don't know. Maybe. Going down to the Aints, I mean, come on. It's a joke of a team. I hope my brother's listening. He's a Saints fan, by the way. Imagine growing up with a Saints fan in the family and a Vikings fan. Awful. It's all right. It's funny. The joke I have with my family members who are, my dad's a Vikings fan, brother is a Saints fan, mom's an Eagles fan, so we're good there. Won Super Bowls in both their buildings. Have that joke on them for the rest of eternity. That's fantastic. But back to the point. He goes to the Aints. I mean, Tyler Shugg, I mean, really, come on. He should have stayed. He should have waited a year. Had some better jobs this year. Doesn't help that he has another offensive coordinator, another new voice, and he didn't love it. I mean, if you remember, we played it on the radio. If you listen to Nuggets on 97.3 with Gil, we played it last week. He did not have a glowing endorsement of Patullo after the Super Bowl, before the season. It was a glowing review. They knew he never called plays before. And I think that goes back to Sirianni. It goes back to those guys. And even Howie. Why the hell did you hire from in-house a guy who never called plays before the National Football League? How do you do that? Have you done it twice now? You've done it twice in 3 years. And when you went outside the organization, you won the Super Bowl. When you gave play calling to Shane Steichen, got to a Super Bowl. Go outside the org. I don't know why they have not learned this. I don't get it. It drives me up a wall. I said it before the year. Give the guy a shot, and give him a plenty of a shot. They're 8-4. Great. But over the last few weeks, not looking so great. When we get to my guy Phil Trenton in the AM, love Phil. He's the man. Will the defense get better? There are 28 first downs given up. This is my problem. I think the defense will be fine. When your time of a possession versus the Bears is literally cut in half from what the Bears is, and you're barely on your offense, barely on the field, and you're setting the defense out there, you're going to get a little tired, give up some first downs. 20 minutes was the time of possession. 20 minutes, 42 seconds was the time of possession for the Philadelphia Eagles against the Bears. Big problem. The Eagles can't convert on offense on third down. So you got to send the defense out there. Those big boys are going to get tired real fast. We all watched Chip Kelly's offense. We watched that for years. That was a nightmare. Defense was on the field like all game. Does not work in the NFL. Does not work in the National Football League. So because the offense stinks, the defense is now showing some cracks. It's not like Caleb Williams was fantastic on Friday. It's not like the offense was amazing. But guess what? They had 2 100-yard rushers. 2. The hell? The hell is that? So, yeah, the big boys up front, the front 7, they're getting a little tired. Keep sending them out on the field. They're going to give up 100 yards to everybody. I mean, DeAndre Swift's a good player. He was here. We saw DeAndre Swift's a nice player. To have 2 and his backup having 2, both of them running for over 100 yards? Are we serious? It's a joke. But it stems from the offense being awful. Awful. So it stems from that. And, you're sending like guys like Calcaterra out there who can't block. Like, it's just stupid stuff they continue to do over and over again. Where are the RPOs? Are you running more inside runs with Saquon? Something. But the offensive line has not been good. That's been very much an issue. But if you continue to trot out the same thing every week and think it's just going to get fixed, those guys don't look motivated. That team does not look motivated. The only guy that looks motivated is A.J. Brown in dead time. Like, getting empty stats at the end of the game. That's when A.J. Brown looks motivated. The stupidity of going for 2 at that point in the game, I can't stand it. I don't want to hear from the analytics people. I could not care less. The feel, you got to have it. And sports is getting to a point where it's just all numbers. Let me look at my piece of paper. It's part of the world now we live in too. But let me look at my piece of paper. There's no feel. That was another dumb decision. You go down, if you get it, great. And I get the idea, but it's just malpractice in my opinion. You want to have a shot. You have the momentum. And A.J. Brown said after the game he doesn't believe in momentum. BS. Momentum's a real thing. I don't care what anybody says. Momentum, feel. We were screaming and hooting and hollering when the Phillies would do some stupid stuff and Rob Thompson would pull a guy in this situation and that because the numbers say this, and there's no feel. You got to have a feel for the game and where you're at and building off momentum. It's a real thing. That doesn't happen. So, with all this being said, a lot of problems. Everyone has a piece of the pie of the problems on the offense. Now, Nick Foles on his podcast, and I talked about this on the radio today, brought up an interesting factor that Kevin Patullo has spent much of his time in the booth, up top, upstairs. Now, I want to preface it with this. I am someone who is on the fire Kevin Patullo train, or at least relieve him of play calling duties. I am on that train. I am with those people who want to move on from KP now. I am there. I was there weeks ago. That's where I'm at. If they're not going to change anything, if they're not going to move on from him as play caller, can we do something? Something has to change. And it's not like benching Jalen Hurts or anything. I heard that over the weekend. Hell no. Love Tanner McKee. Good backup. No. Not the end-all, be-all. Not going to solve your problem. So just get that out of your head if you're watching and thinking that. No. But maybe the guy just needs some form of comfortability. You have Vic Fangio up in the booth. He went down for a little bit, but then he went back up into the booth. Send the guy into the booth if he's comfortable there. If he's more comfortable up there, can see the field, can make adjustments from the booth, send him up. Try something. If you're not going to relieve him of his duties, then just please do us all a favor and just do something. Just do something. That's all I ask. That's all anyone is asking. Can you please do something? Change the mojo? I don't care. I don't care what it is. But please do something. Send him to the booth for all I care. If he's used to being up there, whatever it may be. Because at this point, I'll try anything. And I think most of the fans would try anything. If you're not going to fire him, I mean, there was the Pasanav. I saw someone post on social media today. They had the Detour sign out with "Fire Kevin." Everyone's sick and tired of it. You got to do something. Got to do something. He won't be back after the year, but something right now to give this team a spark. I sent him to the booth, I guess. You know, Nick Foles made that argument on his podcast. Suggestion, maybe, I should say. It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't know where you go. What else do you do? If you're not going to let go of the guy, what else do you do? That's where we're at. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Because at this, you're at the point now where I'm just like, what else do you do? I don't like send him to the booth. That's great. If that's what you got to do, you got to do that. But if you're not going to, if you're going to stay here, just do something. Do something. Something's got to happen because the team is unmotivated. They're bland on offense. Someone's got to take responsibility, grab their cojones, and let's go. All right. So that's where we're at with the Eagles. I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm just totally sick and tired of the lack of creativity, the lack of just any type of rhythm on offense, the identity they talk about. And Jalen and Nick say the same thing over and over in their press conferences. It's the company line. Every week after the game, it's the same thing. Same thing. Like, I want to bring this up. You just saw the Chicago Bears run 2 running backs for over 100 yards. Where's Tank Bigsby? Where's Tank? Last week, it was where's Britton Covey? I mean, he was fine this week, I guess, but not great. He had that one opportunity that was probably you got smoked, but you know, their special teams hasn't been very good this year. But like, why not get Tank Bigsby involved? Give you a spark. Get him involved in the pass game, screen game, something. It's like when you give him the ball, he seems to give you a little bit of energy. Get Tank involved. I'm not saying like 20 carries. I'm not saying even 10 carries. But something. Get him involved. They have not done that. Have not. It's a shame. Because they traded for the guy. Might as well use him. Might as well. Just use the guy. Where's Tank? I would like that. I would like it. Be fine. I'm getting like I said on the radio, I'm getting back sweat. I'm getting like, I can't take it anymore. This is a team that's too talented to be this bad on offense. It's just way too talented to be this bad at this point. Time possession, awful. Quarterback, not playing good enough. Play design, stinks. Play calls, stink. Where's the adjustments? Where's the energy? Something. Nick, shave your head again. All right? Something. But it falls to the head coach. Like, this is his offense. He's the offensive guy. It's fascinating to me. Fascinating that they can't figure it out. It's got to be so much harder to not figure it out with this much talent. It's got to be. It can't be that hard. I know Puka Nacua is getting 20 receptions every week. And A.J. Brown should get 20. Scheme them open. Bubble screens, this, that, slants. Oh, Jalen doesn't want to go over the middle. That's the reports. What are we doing? Get comfortable or get a little uncomfortable. at this point. That's what they need to do. Everyone, Jalen, Nick, Kevin, KP, everyone, get a little uncomfortable. Find a way. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right. With that being said, let's go to the Sixers. You know, it was encouraging to see Joel out there play season high 30 minutes. Very encouraging. Good stuff. Talking to a buddy about that. It's great. Also, a little concerned Tyrese Maxey playing all these minutes. Leading the league, 40.7 minutes per game. NBA high. It was nice to see a starting lineup of Embiid, PG, Barlow, Maxey. It was cool. It was fun. Go back and forth the injury designation. Embiid won't play tomorrow. So not a back-to-back, but he will not play, unfortunately. It's just, he had some like positive stuff to say, but the lack of, especially on defense, the lack of lateral movement by him in the paint on defense, not really being able to jump, get boards, not the same guy. And that's okay. Like, he's still a really talented player when on the floor. But it's clearly Tyrese Maxey's team. It is at this point. This is his team to lead. And the other guys have to fall in line. Now, but the problem is everyone's hurt. We go back and forth. Oh, he's out. Actually, he got upgraded to questionable. How's he feel today? Like, it's so exhausting. Trying to figure out who's playing tonight, who's in the starting lineup tonight. They were out 2 hours ago. Actually, got upgraded an hour ago to questionable. And I feel bad for Joel because the guy wants to be out there. And he talked about it post-game yesterday, like regarding him wanting to be out there, but the body just is not letting him. I mean, I'm in the camp. I've been in the camp, especially in the past, of just letting him go and just sit until after the All-Star break or something like that, to that effect. Glad they don't have to play NBA Cup games and hang a stupid banner for that stupidity. But like, it just, you feel for him, and we're getting to a point where everyone's in and out of the lineup. Edge comes out. They're relying a lot on Tyrese Maxey. He's playing a ton of minutes. And I want to see guys play every night and play a lot of minutes. You're paid to do that and, perform. But it makes, in today's NBA, it's just different. And it makes you wonder, like, where's Tyrese Maxey going to be, right? Like, it's playing a lot, man. You're carrying the load. He's doing a great job, and they're competitive. It's nice to see them that they're competitive. But, man, and Joel said he felt bad for him because he's been there. He knows he's carrying the load is part of being a Philadelphia 76er, honestly, in this era. But the injury designation saga continues. And Maxey's playing a lot of minutes. Embiid's in. He's out. Paul George, I guess, is kind of back. McCain, you saw a little bit better. Weird game against Atlanta on Sunday. But the Embiid thing is just getting back to normal. It's like back to normal. Like, oh, yeah, he's questionable tonight. Actually, he's ruled out. Actually, he's out tonight, but he's going to be questionable an hour before the game. It stinks, man. It's like the guy's one of the most talented athletes, basketball players I've ever seen. He plays the game like a guard at his size. It's insane what he can do. But you're not seeing the defensive side, which really elevated him. You're seeing a lack of movement. The other knee's bothering him. And I'm cool with him taking a step back. Like, it's fine because you have all these other pieces. And it's the guards are running it. But they can't rebound. Like, he can't rebound. And they can't rebound. That's a huge issue. So it's I'm just, I don't even know where I'm at right now with the Sixers. Love them. If you know me, big Sixers guy. Love basketball, love the Sixers. Just, you're at a point now with Joel, it's like we're back to square one. We're just back to the repeating process, no pun intended, of how's he feel tonight? Let's just take it day by day. And it's concerning. I know it's only December 1st, but let's see how the next month or so goes after Christmas, after the break. We'll see how that goes. And then you can kind of make a kind of more of a clear idea of where this team's heading. That's kind of where you're at with Embiid. All right. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up the show. I'm going to eat something. A couple minutes. I'm starving. I haven't eaten. I wasn't hungry earlier, but now I'm getting a little hungry. But my announcement, I appreciate all of the kind words from everybody over the past couple of days. Very cool, to say the least. I'm very excited. I am joining 97.5 The Fanatic, producing, going to do some on-air stuff. So we're doing a bunch of different things there. So I'm very excited. I've started already. Did the Flyers game over the weekend behind the scenes. So that was really fun. But everyone's been so kind, so nice, getting there, meeting everybody. It's been really, really cool, to say the least. So I'm ecstatic to be there. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I just can't wait. I love talking sports. I love radio. It's my passion. So I'm very, very much excited to continue to get rolling and get acclimated over there. So I'm not changing really anything else. Still at WDBK. It's my day job, running the college station, my alma mater, which has been so much fun over the past couple of years. So I'm still there during the day, and I will continue to contribute 97.3 down the shore. So just adding this to the docket, and you may say it's a lot on your plate. We make it work. We make it work. So I'm really excited to join. Been a dream to work there. So really just can't wait. Can't wait to keep it rolling, keep growing and getting better. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm excited, and everyone's been just so awesome. So awesome there. Everyone's been so nice. So I'm thrilled to be there, and I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. I'll be posting when I'm on and things like that. So just trying to get acclimated right now, to say the least. But yeah, just absolutely ecstatic. So thrilled. Can't wait. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. To say the least. So it's gonna be awesome. So thanks everyone for all the comments and the love over the past couple of days. It's been pretty cool to see, and hearing from people DMing me, texting me, and on social media has been really, really cool. So thank you again. I don't take a lot of time to ever really do that. I'm so locked in a lot. So it's been really cool. So thank you to everyone tuning in tonight and going forward. It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll talk soon. Hopefully, maybe the offense shows up. Justin Herbert, one-handed Justin Herbert. He's got surgery on that left hand, fractured it. It's pretty crazy. He might play if the Eagles lose to a broken-handed Justin Herbert. Guess what? It's gonna be a show next week. It might only be 10 minutes of a rant, and then I might be out of energy, and we'll be done. So there we go. All right, everyone, have a great one. Enjoy the rest of the Flyers game, even though they're getting shellacked. I think there's a couple minutes left. I should probably just turn on Monday Night Football. So won't even bother with that. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Nerd Shaw Radio, BFA Sports. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, follow. We'll talk soon. See ya. Peace.